Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Chairman of the National Minimum Wage Advisory Commission, Dr. Ronald Robinson, says trade unions, workers and employees all agree that the minimum wage needs to be adjusted. This follows public consultations, and Dr. Robinson says the commission will start deliberations next week, following which a report will be presented to Labour Minister Shahini Robinson. The Commission plans to submit its recommendations before the end of January 2020. The Minister will then make a recommendation to Cabinet, and the Cabinet's decision will go to Parliament for approval. Chairman of the Economic Growth Council, Michael Lee-Chin, is criticizing the government for failing to divest assets which are underperforming. He says the reluctance is resulting in lower than expected economic growth. TVJ's Andrew Ledley reports.
The Economic Growth Council taking the government to task for failing to divest $30 billion worth of assets as recommended. Chairman of the EGC, Michael Lee-Chin, now arguing that the council is tired of the excuses.
The EGC has been in several meetings with the UDC, and there has been some reluctance to divest particular assets. Over the past 3 years, we have heard every single excuse under the sun as to why important and substantial assets like Dunn's River Falls are kept and not divested.
He says there are opportunities for divestment which are not being explored, noting that the delays have become a serious impediment to growth.
There are ways to divest and still maintain Jamaican control.
The growth czar noted that some assets are better managed in the private sector, using the National Commercial Bank as an example.
NCB was a government divestiture in 2002. Since then, the government has received over $570 million in corporate taxes from NCB alone. So that's the power of divestiture.
The government appointed the Economic Growth Council to consult and advise on a collection of broad platform policies that have the prospect of facilitating economic growth. These growth initiatives are expected to enable the Jamaican economy to attain 5% growth by 2020. Andrew Ledley, TVJ News.
The Jamaican dollar continued its rebound today, closing at $138.55 after gaining strength for a seventh day in a row. It means the dollar has gained almost 2.5%. As for the Canadian dollar, it's selling for $104.52. The pound, $178.84, while the euro costs $153.76. The JSE index lost 809 points today, while the junior market index gained less than a point. Among the winners, 138 Student Living, General Accident Insurance Company, SSL Venture Capital, Mayberry Investments, and Sterling Investments. On the losing side were CAC 2000, Epley Preference Shares, Lasco Distributors, Berger Paints, and Paramount Trading. And that's the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.